Here's Joey Dubois from Action 2 Sports, sponsored by Orthopedic and Sports Institute of the Fox Valley, voted best in the Valley for 2 years running.
At the state baseball tournament, Seymour and Kewanee waiting their turn to get started later this week. Today, the Division I quarterfinals, Hortonville taking on Hartford. The Polar Bear faithful out in droves, making the short trip to Fox City Stadium. But it's the Orioles threatening in the first. Joe Landgraf with a swinging bunt. Confusion in the infield for Hortonville. Aiden called scores and everybody's safe. Hartford put up 2 in the first. Hortonville gets one back in the bottom half. Cameron Cronus lifts it to right, good enough to score Jack Tenney. The Polar Bears within 1. Orioles responding in the third. Ethan Barkle with a base knock in the right field to drive in Brock Walter. Hartford with 2 in scoring position later in the frame. Taven Gass brings the gas. Back-to-back strikeouts to get out of the jam. Just not enough from the Hortonville bats. They only muster 2 hits and strike out 13 times. The Orioles swing the double play here. Pitching and defense lead the way for them, knocking out Hortonville with a 4-1 win.
You know, if you told me at the beginning of the year, hey, we're going to win 22 ball games and we're going to be playing at Fox City Stadium, you know, you'd have been pretty happy about that. Today wasn't our day, and just remember the journey, not the results today. And it's tough today, but overall, I'm really proud of that group.
I've played on the same travel team with every single one of our starters throughout. So growing up with them, we had the chemistry, and going into this year, I had full confidence in everyone. We all worked hard on and off the field. Can't thank every single one of my teammates enough for every effort they put in to make sure that my last senior year was memorable.